Hi everyone, welcome to the Jazz community. If you are new, I hope you go ahead and say Jazz to subscribing and join this community. Today is a very interesting video. I've never made a video like this, but we're going to talk about money. We're going to talk about celebrity, fame, morals, lying, Forbes, Jenners, the Kardashians. We're going to be talking about what does money really mean to these people. What does money mean to these millionaires? Is it just about paying the bills and surviving? Is it just about financial freedom? Is it power? Is it being able to get away with things? Is it all about status? About more and more? What does money really mean to them, guys? And that's kind of what we're going to be talking about today. And yeah, so let's go ahead and start jazzing. For those who do not know me, I recently graduated from Grand Canyon University with a bachelor's in entrepreneurial studies and a minor in pre-law. So I do have a huge passion for business and for corporate law, or just law in general. And this whole situation with Kylie and her billionaire status is very interesting. Now, I personally have never ever really been a fan of the Kardashians. I've never been like obsessed with them. However, I have been keeping an eye on them because of their businesses, because I'm always curious, you know, as a business student myself, I was always curious about these celebrities who would start businesses, because celebrities are always kind of extra when it comes to life. So for those who do not know, Kylie Jenner has been lying about her sales in a desperate attempt to be named billionaire, and she got caught because she sold her company. Some information that I got from her company: so she founded her company in 2014, she launched in 2015, and her company was first called Kylie Lip Kits, but then they changed it to Kylie Cosmetics. And I have heard that her company only has a small group of employees, and it's around 12 from what I saw. And Kylie Cosmetics is valued at $300 million, and Coty, I believe that's how you say the name, Coty, C-O-T-Y, they bought 51% of her company for $600 million. Now, I'm not sure if these numbers are completely correct, because I mean, who do we believe now? I don't know. But the point is that she's basically no longer a billionaire. However, she is really close to it now. And it's said that the numbers in the taxes were not completely true, not completely reliable. Maybe they wanted to put some extra zeros in there, and that Kylie signed it and everything. And I want to go ahead and talk about this. So first of all, I do want to say that I personally have bought her products from Kylie Cosmetics. However, I did not pay full price at all, because I feel like the price is too much for me. However, as someone who did study business, they are pretty reasonable, because, hear me out, because you are not just paying for the product, you're paying for the brand. And Kylie is a celebrity. So do you think it's gonna cost like a drugstore cosmetic? No, it's gonna be pretty pricey. It's gonna be a luxurious cosmetic brand. Personally, I did not want to pay for the brand. I only want to pay for what the product is worth. So I never bought any of her stuff unless it was on sale. So everything I have that is from her, I can guarantee you I did not pay full price, because I refuse to do that. Now, I want to go ahead and talk about Kylie and Kris Jenner, who is the momager. So I did read in an article that Kylie is not answering Kris's phone calls anymore, that Kylie didn't know, she just signed the paper and she didn't know that those numbers were incorrect. It was all Kris. Here's what I have to say about that. I don't care. Kylie is still responsible. This is Kylie's company. Her name was all over the company. So she should have known what her company is worth. Her being ignorant and her saying, oh, I didn't know, that is her fault and a huge mistake in her part as the CEO. So whatever Kris did, Kylie, you should have watched out. You should verify those big numbers, and you should have known if the billionaire status was really yours during that time. Something else I want to mention is her siblings. I'm very curious if any of her siblings questioned her status. When Forbes came out with this magazine, did all of her siblings believe it, or were did any of them question Kylie? I would have. If my siblings, you know, were in that position, I would have been like, hey, are you really a billionaire? Are you really? Because these are the companies that you have, and are you really? Are you sure? Did you check the numbers? Did you verify? Like, are you really? Okay, cool, let me give you a hug, let's celebrate. I'm just curious if any of her siblings ever questioned this. I would be very, very surprised if none of them did. Like, they must have had, like, someone must have said something, someone must have questioned her and been like, are you really? But who knows? Who knows? Now, I want to go ahead and talk about morals versus money. Morals is a particular system of values and principles of conducts held by a specific person or society. What are your intentions? What are your decisions? What are your actions? What are your morals? And here we can see that clearly there are some morals that Kris Jenner and Kylie Jenner are willing to bend. They are willing to lie about the numbers for a title. And that is just very, very sad. Like, what is going on here? But that is something that I want you guys to think in your own personal life. What morals are you willing to sacrifice for money? What morals are you willing to compromise for money? Right now, I could be like 10 times richer if I decided to do certain things and compromise my morals. But I'm not, because morals to me are just more important than money. Just to keep it simple, we're not going to get into this topic so deeply, but morals are just very important for me. Not saying that money isn't, because money is a necessity if you live in a place where you have bills to pay, where you have to exchange money for food. But here we can tell that they are willing to compromise some of their morals, some of their values for a title, for power. Now, because of everything that has happened, I am really like starting to ask myself, how reliable are the net worths that we search up on Google? How reliable are they? Let me know in the comment section below. Do you believe that the net worths that you're able to Google on celebrities or just anyone, how reliable do you think they are? Do you think they're like 90% reliable, 80? They are just estimating and maybe adding a couple of zeros in the end. We just don't know. Now, let's go ahead and talk about Forbes. So Forbes dropped Kylie's billionaire status down, but I want to talk about something else that they called her that was a huge debate when this magazine came out. Huge. And that was the word self-made. Do you guys remember that? They called her self-made, the youngest self-made billionaire. I'm gonna share my opinion, and this is my opinion. Do I believe she is self-made? No, period. I don't even have to think twice about that. She's not, period. Only because you're not self-made, does that mean you didn't work hard for it? No, absolutely not. But here's the thing you have to understand. I'm pretty sure Kylie worked really hard, but here's the thing. Kylie's version of working hard is very different than my version of working hard. I've scrubbed toilets. I don't think Kylie's ever had to do that. Pretty sure she's worked pretty hard, but like I said, her version of working hard is very different than us who were not born in a family that had money. She's not self-made, period. Is there anything wrong with that? No, there's nothing wrong with not being self-made. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But yeah, that is my thought about this. And it's kind of crazy how Forbes called her a billionaire and self-made. I am starting to think though that just how they lied to Forbes about their money, about their net worth, about how much Kylie Cosmetics is worth, maybe they also lied about her being self-made. Maybe they also influenced them heavily about these two titles and they fell for it. Maybe they brainwashed the Forbes team to believe that she is self-made because she isn't. I wouldn't be surprised. I just wouldn't be surprised if they lied about such a big title, billionaire. why wouldn't they lie about being self-made? I don't know. You ask me. This is just my opinion. This is just what I think. And it's crazy because celebrities do have a lot of influence and a lot of power, and this whole situation here demonstrates how much influence they can have towards a company like Forbes. It shows a lot. So to go ahead and end this video, I want to talk about how I feel for people like her. I feel disappointed, very disappointed, because you could do better. You Kylies out here, you guys can do better. Why lie about this? You can do better. I also feel sad. I feel sad that for 1 second you felt like you had to lie to prove yourself. Money should not define who you are, and if it does, boy, I feel so sad for you, because it sucks. It sucks. It really does suck. I also lost some respect for the Kardashian family, because why are you going to lie? Like, you kind of lost my respect there. And when you lie to people, they can no longer trust you, and I feel like that's what Forbes is going through right now. I don't think Forbes can trust this family anymore, and that is just sad. That is just sad. But here I am filming this YouTube video while Kylie is getting richer by the day. She right now, at this very moment while I'm filming, she might be in her car, in her mansion, taking a bath with diamonds all over her, while I'm over here filming this YouTube video, getting unpaid on YouTube because I'm small, living with my parents, which I'm very grateful for, and not having a job because I graduated unemployed, and I'm trying to do Postmates, but my car's AC isn't working, so it's with the mechanic. But I am happy to be here, and I'm grateful for having a roof over my head. The crazy thing about people like Kylie is that I do not envy their lifestyle. I do not envy their lifestyle, because I can see right through them. I can see right through that mansion. I can see right through all those designer clothes on her body. I can see right through that tiny waist of hers, and the diamonds she has on her, those selfies she posts. I can see right through the surface and look into what's deeper. And when you're able to look right through these rich people's materialistic life, right through their physical appearance, and just look through their eyes, you will see how happy they really are. At the end of the day, they're a lot like us. They lie just like many of us lie, but they might do it for different reasons, and we will do it for different reasons. But one thing is for sure, is that I will not envy someone who has everything they can wish for, but they don't have happiness. However, I will say though, Kylie, there is definitely room for personal growth. Not just for your bank account to be growing, but there's room for you to be an example. And I really hope you and your whole family appreciates the blessings you guys have, because they are blessings, even though they're not everything to life. There's a lot more to life than just that. There's stuff in life that are truly priceless, like love, trust. I really hope that we can all grow, and I hope the jazz community is able to learn from this video. And yeah, it was great chit-chatting with you guys about this very interesting topic. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember, like always, no matter what you're going through right now, to just keep fighting through and keep on jazzing and stay in touch. Adios.